Hello, my name is Ray, and today I'm doing a review of one of my favorite TV shows, The Flash. I'm going to be reviewing season 1 through 3, but season 3 isn't finished, so I'll be doing the first half episode 1 through 16. And I gave you guys for a warning, because I know you guys, spoiler alert. So, season 1. The Flash himself, I find Grant Gustin did a pretty good job as him. I expect him to be more of a wisecracker since I watched the Justice League cartoon when I was a kid, but I've read the comics, but a bit closer. And I'm always used to the Flash being a blonde and Wally being a ginger instead of being African American, but we'll get into that later. And the side characters, they took a lot of characters that weren't from the show or morphed their character a bit, like Cisco Ramon as Vibe, he's a lot different. Caitlin Foss being a good guy and a main character till season 3, she starts going on the edge. And I found it had very good emotional drama. Not as good as the rest seasons, but very good. The show's not very good with action for the first season. I did like that fight with that, I can't think of his name, the morphing guy, the guy who can turn to anybody touch. That was a pretty good fight. And the Green Arrow, Firestorm, and the Flash versus the Reverse Flash. That was a very good fight. But other than that, they've been pretty forgettable and not memorable. But hey, I guess what this show is. It's kind of kid central, but like young teens. The love. Okay, this were some of the problems. It just feels dysfunctional. Like Barry, find a different guy. It's your sister, and or as a boyfriend, and it just gets really mushy. I actually kind of like the relationship with Linda Parker, but not Iris West. I like Iris as a character. I know she's a huge part of the comics, but it just feels mushy and she's with another guy. Oh yeah, the side characters. And they change it a bit. All good. They're all very good and emotional characters. I like Joe. Eddie Thawne I found confusing. Sorry, it just changed back, I forgot. He seemed like they kind of want you to be an a-hole and kind of want you to root for him. It just felt like in the middle. They really did not want to know they really didn't want to know what they wanted for that character to be. And Eddie, it just felt I just talked about that love arc. I forgot to mention him and side characters, but the love arc, I don't know. It just never worked out with me in the first season. They improve it later. The acting, they all seem very good actors. Probably, the actor who played Eddie was the worst. Tom Cavanaugh is very strong, as is in performance as Harrison Wells, and spoiler alert, the Reverse Flash. Everyone was okay. Grant Gustin was pretty good. Joe's the actor who plays Joe. I can't think of his name. He does a great job. Overall arc was basically Barry learning about who killed his mother from the comics. And the Reverse Flash, and learning who the Reverse Flash is after he becomes a speedster by particle accelerator and has to fight all the different. And it's very good. The arc, the Reverse Flash is a compelling villain. The only thing, they explain this later, but I just want the detail of why he hates the Flash so much. They just say he's one of his enemies in the future. I just would like a little bit more details. The Reverse Flash, again, Reverse Flash, great villain in the villains category. He's on top along there with Captain Cold since their signature. Villains, Grodd's good. Reverse Flash is, Heat Wave's okay. I like the Pied Piper, but the rest are very underwhelming. What's great, it does comic book stories so accurately and well. They have great characters. Um, Great characters. Pretty good special effects for Grodd. Just very, very fun show. But what's not great is the romance. Some actors are not the best. A lot of the episodic villains are pretty forgettable and bad, really. Like, the powers are dumb and really feel the comic booky. So overall, 4 stars, 7.9. Bit episodic. Just every episode felt, and yeah, very good, but has problems. I just love this poster. Okay, new characters. Jay Garrick. That's a very interesting. But spoiler, it turns out being Zoom, and Zoom, but it turns out that his father on Earth 3 is Jay Garrick. Zoom is, in my opinion, a much better villain than other. Zoom's better. The side characters are improved. Their arcs, like Caitlyn, I find a much more compelling character. Like, Cisco just overall is a great character, by the way. One thing I was disappointed about this season was the use of the rogues. You barely see it. I understand they want Captain Cold to go to Legend tomorrow, but on the show that they've never done, I just want a straight up rogues team up. I just want a huge rogues team up. Just Captain Boomerang, Heat Wave, Captain Cold, Pied Piper, Mirror Master in the top, which comes in season 3. Just a whole bunch of, like, a huge team up. I just would love to see that. Instead of just Heat Wave, Golden Glider, and Captain Cold. The drama's much better, much more emotional. Oh my god, I love the Runaway Dinosaur episode. That gave me tears. The action was much better. The episode 6 fight with Zoom was amazing. But still, the show, if you want action, is not the best in it. Love is very good. The love arc's so much better this season. He tries out with Patty. I wasn't a fan with Patty's character, but then later season Iris it doesn't feel as mushy. It flows much better, feels more realistic. Villains, Zoom was great. I liked Evil Laurel. It was fun to see Earth 2. I really like Killer Frost, but some of them shaded away. But, like, the big villains were very good and nicely done. The definite improvement, 4.5 stars or 8.4. Very cool. Now, season 3. New characters. I love Julian's character. Julian Albert. I find him very compelling. I like what they're doing, Caitlyn. I'm seeing with the side characters, and I'm mixing it. And this season, they're doing more of a Flash family, like Jesse Quick and Wally got his powers. Wally's much better this season. He just seemed kind of like a whiny, punky brat last season. But they're doing Jay Garrick, Wally. They're doing Impulse. They're just doing the whole Flash family, which I find very cool. Like, the only 2 main ones I haven't done is Impulse. I hope they'll do that for season 4 and Max Mercury. those are the only major ones, so we have pretty much a Flash family. Drama. It's okay. I love the Flashpoint episode. That was so good. I sometimes it feels weird with when Barry tries to save Iris. That feels a bit weird. Sometimes it executed well. The action was much better. The one that just came up, the fight when Savitar got the Speed Force, I'll talk to him. Looks so cool. The love arc. It was okay. It was better than season 1, not as good as season 2, just in the middle. Barry actually proposed, she turned down. That's kind of stupid of her. I'd still say yes if Iris, but I don't know. That's just kind of dumb. No, yeah, one thing I forgot about season 2, it got really convoluted, but most of it was great. Overall arc, it was pretty good. Villains, Savitar and Dr. Alchemy. Spoiler, Alchemy is Julian. So he was only for the half season working with Savitar. And Savitar, I love how he looks, especially what they did with more real prosthetics more recently. But I really like how he looks. There's not enough character. He just hates Team Flash. And my personal theory is I think Julian is going to turn out to be Savitar. And I also love Julian's actor. I know he played Draco Malfoy. I can't remember his name. How he did Savitar's voice of facial expressions, and Tobin Bell voices him, which is amazing. Mirror Master and Top were didn't live up to the comics, let's say. What's great, the Flash family, the new characters, they do very well with the new characters, decent drama, but a lot of it's forgettable, honestly. Like, they have some really good episodes, but a lot of it's pretty forgettable. 7.8, not as good as season 1 or 2, but still good. Overall, a very fun show with great stories from the comics characters and overall fun. A lighthearted show with some pacing and love story issues. That's overall, I think it's a very good show. And that and the end. P.S. Come back for more future episode reviews of The Flash and other DC content. Thank you guys. Love ya.